Yes, good evening, brothers and sisters. God bless every one of you. Once again, good day, good evening, all the way from Norway. This is Ogele TV, all the way from Norway. I really appreciate all my friends all over the world. There's breaking news. There's a news that is trending in Nigeria, around the world today about Nigeria politics. God bless every one of you. Let me go ahead and just share my video before anything. Like and share my video. Please, brothers and sisters, there is an account number belonging to our brother Timothy Osevege. The account number is there. Contribute for his laptop and telephone. He needs it badly. Please, brothers, the phone that he's using is very bad. Let's help this guy. We have raised a little, but the money is too small. The money cannot even buy a laptop. It's long I've been preaching this thing. Let's just support him from this platform. If now that platform now, therefore, if I don't even raise 2 million for them. I don't know. I beg. No try. I beg. The man not get work again. Try. I beg, make una go subscribe to my YouTube. I beg. Make una go subscribe. I beg. I beg, I beg una. Share out to Papa, share out to Mama. Subscribe to my YouTube channel today. Try and subscribe. Make una subscribe. I beg. Don't hesitate to subscribe. Like and share the video. Just like and share the video. Make una subscribe. Ogele TV is there. Go and subscribe. Subscribe. Like the video and share the video. Go and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please, brothers and sisters, go and subscribe. Like the video. Whenever you come across my video, like the video and share the video. Like and share. Subscribe. Like and share. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Ogele TV. Just one for me. You know the hard. Like and share. Subscribe to my YouTube. Like and share. Like my video and share my video. Like and share, like and share. Like my video and share my video. Like and share. Like and share, like and share. Before we start, I want all my fans to come on board first. We have a breaking news. Wike is tormenting Port Harcourt, River State. It's tormenting everywhere. You are welcome to the show. Like and share, like and share. Like the video and share the video. Like the video and share the video. Don't hesitate to like and share, my brothers. Like the video, share the video. Like the video, share the video. There is a breaking news in River State, Port Harcourt, Nigeria. Wike now become the emperor in Nigeria. One of the emperor. That's Tinubu emperor. That's good. Iyendeba, 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 iyendeba. That's my in-law. God bless you, sir. You are welcome to the show. Yes, sir. Iyendeba, 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 iyendeba. That's Wike. Iyendeba, 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 iyendeba. I will come tell you what you see. Now the music where it the ring election, now be that. We cannot win election, and I ring the ring now. You know, say Tinubu like those kind of people that manipulate results. Thank God America have come to Nigeria to stay. Trump have come to stay. We will see how you guys are going to manipulate 2027. I see Atiku respond that is going to contest. Atiku, I'm going to beg you, don't go and fool yourself. I know you want to dollarize everywhere. If you give that ticket, if they give that ticket to Atiku in ADC, me, I will not use my platform to campaign for Atiku. I will work for Tinubu better. Or I just stay like that, I'll be neutral. Or I will just be neutral. I will not support any political party. I will not support anybody. I can be using my platform for content creator. That's all. Make una see us politicians greedy. Make una see us wicked greedy. This was the same fight where Oshomole be one fight with Obaseki. You see the problem we have in Nigeria today. The man that put us in this problem is Obasanjo. Obasanjo put us in this problem we are facing in Nigeria today. When we say that they give governors have become a leader automatically in the state. Political party does not work like that. The kind of federalism we are practicing in Nigeria, they should go and make them check America now. Because of Obasanjo's selfish interest, he gave the power to the governors. The governor, they are not to decide who's going to be their predecessor, who's going to succeed them after their office, because they would not use the state money to finance them. After financing them, rig election, do all manipulation. They will say, we need the state treasury back from you. The money that belongs to the state, one individual is controlling it. Wike is not fighting for anything. Wike is fighting for the money of Rivers State. Because the one he looted, he has spent it for Fubara. Now Fubara must pay him back. Wike use the money to talk, say, now he sponsor all the House of Assembly members. Where does he get that money from? State money, use and sponsor people. And the man is still living freely. The man is still moving freely. The videos are all there. The videos are all there. Nigeria, we are all sleeping. These few individuals are just tormenting Nigeria. Because Fubara go to APC now, because you said Fubara is going to be one-time governor. Exactly what Oshomole was. Those people was thinking Oshomole was helping us. Oshomole was destroying our political structure. Because he brought Obaseki, he wanted Obaseki to hand over Edo money to him. Because the man refused. That is where the problem of Obaseki started. So Oshomole suspend Obaseki from the party. Exactly what Wike is doing. That's what we call nemesis. Wike was the architect of the problem in Edo. He told his cousin to manipulate Edo result. This is where we find ourselves today. Wike, let me tell you one thing. No, power does not last forever. This is the end of your political career. The Tinubu, you think he loves you. You don't know who's called Jagaban. Jagaban, now wait till Jagaban, they see like they work. Your time don't pass. Jagaban use you, he give you minister of FCT. You are more or less like a governor. What do you still want? Fubara was suspended for 6 months. Not that Fubara is good, though. Fubara was the chief accountant of the state, accountant general of the state. The money that Fubara, they follow you, the looter of River State. Go and look at River State, Port Harcourt, one of the biggest oil regions in Nigeria. Some people are still living in abject poverty. Abject poverty. The money have been... After Lagos State, River State generated the second largest revenue collector. You know how much enter River State? Close the door. Do you know how much River State is generating? After Lagos State is River State in Nigeria. Still yet, notice the right of a bad state. Port Harcourt, go to a village around River State. You will be ashamed of yourself. You will be ashamed. Wike, you were once a local government chairman. Wike, you were once a minister. Now you now become a governor for 8 years. Wike, and now you are still a minister. And allegedly, I heard that your son wants to contest under APC. He wants to go to House of Rep. Exactly what Oshomole has designed Edo to be. Because everybody wants to be like Jagaban. Because Jagaban hold on to Lagos. Jagaban precisely who's going to be the governor of Lagos. That's what you guys want to be doing now. That is what you guys want to be doing now. There's no other thing. There's no other thing. You guys is using the state resources to sponsor people for governorship. After sponsoring them, you will not tell the government must bring the state treasury back to you. That's why we don't get development. Like the kind of scenario we are facing in Edo today. Okpebholo is facing a lot of problems, but the man cannot cry out because the power around him is more than him. We where they talk the truth will now become Okpebholo's enemy. Okpebholo is giving money to leaders because those are the leaders that supported him to become governor. They know the fight where they fight for him. Because the man, he knows say he not going to win. But as I say, Supreme Court don't affirm and say that be the governor. What you want to? We don't get anything. We don't get. He has to pay back. He has to pay back. We not going to see 4 years of Okpebholo. We're not going to do better thing because the debt, the people who are doing Okpebholo next pass on. The wicked they will come fight Okpebholo. They come. Akpabi, all of them they will come fight. What are you talking? Now politicians now you take the play where they don't support you. You don't come pay back. You are joking. You are joking. Exactly what Oshomole wanted to be doing in Edo. Just that Obaseki was a very intelligent and a smart man. Fubara be like Dondi. Fubara is like a Dondi. Now make wicked do anyhow. I show me they do rich. Show me they suspend a city governor from a party, a ruling party, the same APC. The man can't go PDP back. Now that one take payment for Obaseki. Obaseki could not build Edo people. As Edo people stand for you, rich. Now that error that you make. No Edo people you build, you just carry money pocket out. The woman they talk to Obaseki messed up. The way Edo people take care of Obaseki for talk back. Not be so Obaseki for take pay Benin people back. We were against Obaseki, I was against him. Because I supported Pastor Sage Zeyamu. Me, I'm not a life for my own. I supported Pastor Sage Zeyamu. But Edo people carry Obaseki here. Obaseki could not build our youth. Oshomuda used his office to build Edo youth. Edo North, if you go to federal appointment and a fuller, the three ambassadors will come Edo State, all are in a circle. These are the work of government. I'm going to advise you. You are the governor now. Use your office to just build your people. Not listen to all these many people. Not listen to them. All these Edo leaders way around you. Not listen to them. Even though that old man for village, go build future for them. Because God will not be forever. Highest you will be there for 8 years. Highest. You cannot rule more than 8 years. Use that your office now to build the future of Asian people. Because we Edo people, I don't know whether that cause so, whether the hatred we get for ourselves, so I don't know. We don't know how to build our own. If you see the media space today, now let Edo people fight themselves. That's one thing, even though they criticize Oshomole. I see all Oshomole respect for that. He know how to carry people along. Okpewolo, I'm advising you now. Not listen to all those sad leaders. So they are a bunch of criminals. Don't listen to them. Use your office. They build Asian people. Because if you come out, before Islam will become governor again for Edo State, maybe that kingdom come. Before Islam man will become governor in Edo State again, maybe democracy don't finish for Nigeria. Now, me, they tell you, you are going to be, I think you are going to be the last Asian governor in Edo State. Go and mark this thing. Oshomole is coming to fight you. Oshomole is coming to fight you. Because these guys are greedy people. They are not contented with what they have. Even if you make Oshomole's son commissioner of health, now your own problem with that. Because if they see your government and people want you to empower now, they say Oshomole way don't want you. Oshomole say you be dumb man. Now we can pay for pastor. We know what Oshomole talk for your back. Oshomole say you're not that clever, you don't know anything. He said, I can somebody, a reasonable human being want to make up to become a governor. Oshomole said it. Because I'm Dennis said the project. We were in the game. We know what happened. Before Pastor Sage Zeyamu can step down for you. Say, okay, go ahead. Now, Pastor Sage Zeyamu will introduce you to us. We don't know you before. I'm not expecting anything from your government. Don't recognize me. The only thing I want you to do, use Edo money for Edo, and at the same time, build your people. Build your people. That's my advice. Because these Edo people, if they occupy office, they know their left and right, they know they build their people, make they there. If you see the political space in Edo today, we say we are the majority. We are, when it comes to appointment, we are minority. Nothing, zero. Zero. If the appointment where they come down, they'll show me the connector for my hand again. Now, God, I saved that one. Say all of us come out for social media. But they don't know how to appreciate. They do not know how to appreciate. You don't know that social media, right? I can't talk about for that time, but I say, what we are seeing in social media is very bad. We need to sit down about this issue. But the Dago, how many persons Dago don't come out for social media attack Edo people? Tag the media people say, I see what I feel, God will bless you. He will not do it. He will feel purpose. He will never do it. He will never do it. Don't blame me. Allow the man to use his office to satisfy his people. Make a user build the people feature. Forget it. Because Edo people, Now alone, no. If you see all the leaders in the DOSAT now let their own and their family, now they know. Even the people who get appointment, if their children not get, their sister will get. If their sister not get, their brother. Now, so their nature, just the nature of the life they live. They don't care about you. They can never build you. So it's a pity to all these adult youth where they don't follow them. I think the pity now. They have nothing to offer you guys. When they do a primary, now so I there, I'll put for video. I'll they watch Pastor Paulo as they do Okpaworo primary. The youth that were shouting for Okpaworo today, they know Okpaworo's government. Okpaworo could not recognize them. There were no single Isha people there. How many Isha youth there? Because whether they call this to Okpaworo self, whether they call them, I know what they call the position where they give them. Now Tony Kabaka introduced Piccolo to me. Some will bring into media. You were not popular. You were not popular. You then come to Tony Kabaka house when Tony Kabaka call me. Say, okay, I beg. Make like add this boy jump body for media. But today now, the job people, when we say we bring you to limelight, I'm not talking about my own. But people at home, when I forget all of them. That's politics for you. Who know Piccolo before? Nobody know Piccolo. Now we sell you out. The adult people that fight for that DC warrant. If you see Okpaworo campaign DC here, all Okpaworo DC now Bini people. How many people did there? People, all of them focus on that's where you go down. That's the fact. They know that Okpaworo not going to win. And we still know how you become the governor. Now we say we'll be baby again. Because you were not ready for the game. But just a federal that may be, now you just say, okay, go there. Because of the hatred where they get for Obaseki, now they don't give us. And that's when win, hands down, they know they argue that one. He blocked everywhere. It's not life. We know what did happen. Who is this man? Hello? 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 Yeah, who is this? Hello? Who is this? Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, what else, sir? My dear father, who be this? Dublin. Okay, Finland, okay. Yeah. Do you want to contribute?
Where you talk. Past.
Yeah. Oshomole. Okay. Okay.
You should listen to this video. You know, you should beware of that man. That man is not good for morning, it's not good for evening, it's not good for night.
Okay.
So that is my comment.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you. So, Okpaworo, now advice I want to advise you. You not be my enemy, you are my friend, you are my dog brother. This opposition what you did, so Shomole don't like you. Now I want to tell you the truth, that be your enemy. Now be the fight where you fight and wrongly. We know how you started everything. We know how you come. You were the least unpopular candidate. Even the day where pastor stand down for you, me, I call pastor by myself. I said, for what? He said, no. He said, no, don't worry. He said, he know you before. He said, you be very good man. He go surrender. I use my phone to call Pastor Sage Zayamu. Say, why must you step down? we will us say it's turn of pastor because we be one. It's time to fight Oshomole back. Because if you want to use the Edoma, they fight Edoma. If you want to use Dennis, they fight Pastor Sagi Ezeyamu. That's the game of Oshomole. Exactly what Wike is doing in Rivers State now. These are the things Oshomole want to do in Edo State. You have been a governor for 8 years, for God's sake. Even if you have Fubara, now your money is there, Fubara, not be state money. Fubara was the first governor that was being suspended from the office for 6 months. Not to say that one good, oh, none of them are good. All of them are be evil. Now don't destroy that country. All of you guys are all evil. Now, Fubara don't resume office now. You be plan say as Fubara, as your boys in the camp, go APC. If Fubara still there, PDP, they will just impeach him. You know why that impeachment not going to work, Wike? This is your downfall. Let me tell you, Wike, that disaster where you do for Edo, your political career must be grounded. You will become an unknown man in Nigeria. And at jail, now you go to end your political career. Because all those money where you steal for Rivers, where you tell the oppressed people, because the money does not belong to you. The money does not belong to you. The money belongs to Rivers people. Wike has never worked. If they call himself, you be calling yourself a lawyer. Tell me one case where you don't win for your life. A lawyer where you know you take practice. You say you be live bencher. A live bencher who has never win a case in any court in Nigeria. You know how to manipulate our judges. You see, you are one of the problems that will make Tinubu to lose 2027. Because as you assume office as a minister of FCT, you start manipulating the Nigerian judges. Those guys have no respect for the eyes of Nigeria. We can destroy the institution of Nigeria. Sometimes people are clapping hands for yes on Wike. Why must you hail a criminal? Or sure, when I bring a commander, they say buy house for America. You call it something like wife, papa, or your mama, and give out to the children as gift. A house that worth $1 million. Some diaspora where we say carry their head, take his stone. They say that truth. How many of you can gather $1 million in abroad? How much was the 2 house? Why we cannot go down? We can go America. You know, say that Trump dinner. You know, say that Trump dinner. You know, say that Trump there. He can't try it. He can't try it. He will go to jail. Now, Nigeria, therefore, they make noise. Nobody knows them for abroad. Nobody. Even your president has no immunity when he steps out of Nigeria. He has no immunity. Just that, what kind of country are we living? Nigeria, they are using our money to fight us. Yeah, even if we can go to talk, my brother, I see your comment. Wike is one of the architects of the problem. I am going to beg ADC, because we cannot get any political party now. APC don't want to accept Wike. If Nakare Wike go ADC, it's coming to destroy that party. Because Wike has the spirit of destruction. Wike is coming to destroy that party. Like Oshomole political career will end in APC. No rightful thinking party will accept Oshomole. These are vampires. They have nothing to offer to people. All what they know. So look at Edo not Auchi. They are kidnapping people, find people every day. Oshomole could not do anything. Who is this man? Hello. Good evening, sir. Who is this? Fine. Oh, my brother, how you doing? We thank God, my brother. Yeah, I see it here. May I put that for speaker? Okay.
Nigeria, you understand?
Okay.
Because it's high time. Put it on speaker.
Yeah, I put it already here.
Okay. Good evening, Nigerians all over the world. As you all can know, my name's Smiley Bright of Feature Music. I'm an artist. And it is high time that we Nigerians, no matter the party you belong to, you are PDP, you are APC, you are ADC, whatever party you belong to, we are not going to play the politics of a political game this time, because if you are real Nigeria and you are concerned in what is happening in Nigeria as a whole, no matter the state you represent, this is time that we really have to look at our face, because our mothers are crying, our fathers are suffering, our children are passing through pain. A right-thinking person cannot really stand this time and say, let him or her say his vote. You understand? Because of the interest of somebody that want to sit down in his power to enrich his family and enrich those who can fork about with him. Why do I make a statement? Because it is high time. These political people, these leaders, we call leaders, that we think they are leaders, they tell us when it's time for them to play campaign. They tell us what they feel they can tell us, but when they get into power, not the agreement they have with us, that is the agreement they are not doing.
Yes.
So that is why I am not happy that the game that is about to play out now between Nyesom Wike and even the federal government. Because you understand,
go ahead.
The game, this is the game they play, you understand, by making, you understand, the president to become president.
Okay.
Now, they should allow Wike to speak, because there's something Wike want to tell Nigerians. If we don't allow Wike to speak and they don't, they leave Wike in that very position, that means Nigeria is not going to, because if they leave Wike there, that means they want to close Wike mouth. If they don't want Wike to speak, they will leave Wike there, because Wike has something to tell Nigeria. Until Wike tell Nigeria that thing, the most Nigeria will not know where their vote is going to.
Okay.
Because we are still going to remain where we are. Because if the secret is about to burst, that is why this quarrel is coming. You understand? And you are going to watch the political game that is going to play. You understand? Because Wike is one person. If the agreement you have with him, you does not keep it, it's going to leak the secret out.
Yes.
That is why I've already made a music. You understand that? Make them allow Wike talk. Because if Wike talk, the code will burst.
Okay.
And they don't want to make the code burst. Because if the code burst, Nigeria will not know where they are to vote. Nigeria will not know who to cast their vote for. Nigeria will not know where the problem of Nigeria is coming from. You understand?
Yes.
Nigeria will not know who are those using the token to seize the vote. Who are those who are rigging the election? They should allow Wike to talk. Or else, if they don't want Wike to talk, they should agree with Wike so that they can be able to get their power. Thank you.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you.
Nigeria, let us open our eyes and watch. You understand? This election is not for ringing, it's not for talking. Nigeria youth should resist anybody that is trying to ring the election, that is trying to use talk against any of their polling votes. Because this is the time for you to fight for your rights. If you cannot fight for your rights, there's nobody to fight for you.
Thank you very much, caller. Thank you. I really appreciate it. God bless you, my brother. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. That was a great one. There's a video I'm going to play to you guys. Make una listen, make una see as APC they deceive Nigerians.
Thank you.
All right, so we're just getting reports from Rivers State that the State House of Assembly is presenting notice of gross misconduct to Governor Siminalayi Fubara and his deputy. Did you see this coming?
Yeah, let me welcome Inner ITV and Radio. God bless you, my brother. Mr. Timothy, God bless you. Can you hear me? Before we play the video. Can you hear me, Mr. Timothy? Hello? Can you hear me? Mr. Timothy, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Thomas,
We're going. We're going to say a network you were Timothy. Your network is too bad. Look at the country human beings are living. Network will just be booting from morning to night. Look at country human beings are living. Some mediocres are still talking about 2027. This 21st century, people are still lack of internet. Ordinary internet, you don't have a stable internet in Nigeria, no stable electricity, no pipe on water, no good road, nothing to write on the back. The police are corrupt, the military are corrupt. Look at the case that is going in Edona, Love in Izana. The commissioner of police is covering a case where a woman was brutalized because Shaba is working for APC. This shenanigans must stop in Nigeria. It must stop. Somebody is living in this 21st century. We are still battling with internet issue in Nigeria. No light, no security, no good. Tell me the kind of life Nigeria are living now. You guys should ask yourself, are we human beings or we are animals? You never just want to ask yourself that question. Shameless youth of Nigeria. It's a question before you guys today. Are you normal human beings or animals? Are you from animal kingdom? Must you deserve this kind of life? Look at African Cup of Nations they are playing in Morocco. Morocco is just like a standard of Europe. Morocco has nothing. I've been to Morocco. Morocco is a beautiful country. Go and look at their train system. Everything is working perfectly. You don't take electricity in Morocco. You know the street light. You know the street light for Morocco. Nigeria, you'd wait to Nanona to go sit down for restaurants. They drink beer. Go sell person land. The product, that's what they know in Edo. They go and invade other people's property. Go sell and go to build hotel. A lady was being brutalized in Edo State. And the same commissioner of police is there. Woman that they use wire, they blast all the body. Up till now, the guy is not being arrested. Where are we going to? Where are we going to? Where are we heading to? Other Shaba who could not, we don't even get primary system ticket. Then they take loss into it. And the hotel is still working in Edo State. If they can humiliate a woman like that, if not man and kid, they'll just kill him. Let me say, now ITV and radio. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I know it's not your fault. It's the situation you guys find yourself. Where in this 21st century, you guys are still battling with internet. This 21st century.
It's so sad.
Ah, no.
It's so sad.
Then Nigeria will suffer electricity. Nigeria will suffer pipe and water. They will suffer bad road. They will suffer no good healthcare system. They will suffer insecurity. Nigeria don't want to wake up from their slumber. So, my brother.
It's so sad. Paul Gele, can you hear me over there?
I can hear you loud and clear. Loud and clear. Go ahead, sir.
Let me quickly jump in. The problem we have found ourselves in Nigeria today is a very sad one. That everyone ought to have, taken over the streets of either Edo, Rivers, Lagos, Abuja, Katsina, Kano. Oh, God damn.
I can hear you. Go ahead, sir. I can hear you.
Okay.
I can hear you.
I think my network is almost taking me out.
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Let me just continue. So it's so sad that we are not waking up yet to the reality. Yeah, you also hear Wike wanted to take over Rivers. You have done your own as a governor. Allow that young man, Siminalayi Fubara, to do his own bit. When Wike was the governor of Rivers for 8 years, now so they disturb her. Okay. This is a big question. I know say some stupid ones, so they'll be clapping, they'll be rejoicing. But we have to condemn it. So I just hope that the people of Rivers, they should be able to rise up to the occasion saying that an injury to one is an injury to all. We cannot continue to accommodate these shenanigans, this hostility from some few individuals in our country. Same, we're also experiencing in Edo. Okpebholo is also acting, is behaving as if he's the first individual to become a governor in Edo.
Yes.
He's also believing when he's leaving, I don't know when God want help and reach. We have been told that they're almost also commencing his impeachment, notice.
Okay.
But Okpebholo should also know that he's not going to be the last man to be a governor in Edo. You just see a lot of things he's doing. He was driving past on Saturday. He saw a vehicle branded "End Bad Government." Tinubu is the worst government president. He ordered the DSS to go and have the vehicle impounded.
Yes.
A vehicle belonging to a physically challenged person.
Physically
So
challenged person,
if
a man
we
that
are
cannot
going
walk.
through injustice, are we not supposed to rise up and speak against it?
Yes, I saw
Okay,
you.
tomorrow night, if I start speaking against Okpebholo have me prematurely retired, he will not say they should go and also have me arrested. So that this is the problem with some of our leaders. Yes, a man that ought to be honorably encouraged. So the problem we have, Paul Geli, I don't know. You are closer to Donald Trump there. You better you should take a flight to go and, perhaps put up a placard in the front of White House in the US.
Yeah, the network is bad, you see. So before our brother comes back again, there is a video I'm going to play about what happened in Rivers State. I listened to this lawyer. This lawyer is a very intelligent lawyer. He mentioned about, you see how Tinubu is manipulating Nigerians. There are some states that get direct allocation, local government. You will hear it on this video. He's a lawyer. There are some states, they will send the allocation to the states. So the state governors will not have access to the local government money. So that is why the local government is not developing. Are they not part of us? Are they not part of the state? But they will go around and go asking them to give them vote. And you have neglected them. The money belongs to them. The governor now hijack it. I see Okpebholo was buying vehicle for local government chairman. It's not Okpebholo's jurisdiction to buy vehicle for them. No. Hello? Go ahead, sir. Hello?
Yes, we are here with you, sir.
So what
You
I'm
can
saying
hear
is that
me.
there is
Can you
video I'm
hear
going
me?
to play. Yeah, I can hear you. Mr. Timothy, go ahead. I can hear you. Your network is
Yes,
too
I can
bad.
also hear you as well.
Okay, now, thank you. You see, there is a video I'm going to play now. Okay, my brother is here now. Israel.
So, like I was saying, if you can.
Timothy, go ahead. Don't be, even
Okay.
if I'm not here, go ahead. Talk. You go ahead now. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Okay. As I was saying, I'm talking, sir. I can
Go
hear you.
ahead.
I'm speaking.
Mm-hmm.
The Nigerian leaders must realize that they are not alpha, neither they are omega. They are overdrunk with power. They are becoming too power drunk. So Nigerians, we must learn to rise up against these persons. Fubara should allow to do his own bit as a governor of Rivers State. So we do not know who is fueling and who is engineering Wike. Wike is not a member of APC today. He said he's in PDP. He's not even in PDP. He's been suspended for some months now. So they should allow peace to reign. The tranquility we need to be upheld in this nation, Nigeria.
I think I cannot wait for this man. Let me play this video. Mr. Machiavelli, you are there and you are welcome, my brother. Listen to this video so that you comment on it.
Yeah, thank you once again. If nobody saw this coming with the agreement campaign that Wike had embarked on in the past few weeks in Rivers State, and the fact that everything the governor had done, the House of Assembly has rejected it, including bonus for civil servants and gifts to members of the House of Assembly. This was the only card remaining for them to play. So it was expected that they were going to play this card, and how well they play it also it's a different ball game altogether in compliance with Section 188, subsection 1 to 9 of the Constitution. And remember also, towards the tail end of the year, there was allegations that the House of Assembly had given the governor, Siminalayi Fubara, 48 hours to present the budget. So it was like they had set the ground rule for which to premise these actions. So as political observers, certainly, it was expected.
It's expected. And one of the points you mentioned there about the fact that they rejected the governor's plan to pay 100,000 naira to civil servants. They did say that it was not budgeted for, right?
Yes, they said it was not in the budget, and since it wasn't in the budget, that the governor couldn't spend that money, extra budgetary funds. So, but we all know that by constitutional provisions, if a budget had not, the budget, even though the budget cycle ends by 31st of December, but between that 31st and March of the preceding year, the governor also has what they call anticipatory, budgetary. If the budget had not been passed between that time, it is not an offense for the governor to spend expenditures, provided they will be captured in the budget, or when the budget is presented pending approval, the governor has powers to spend anticipatorily between January and March.
Or between January and March. Now, let's talk about some of the allegations leveled against Governor Siminalayi Fubara and his deputy. As a matter of fact, there are 8 of them in that motion moved by Honorable Linda Stewart, and some of them include failure to implement policy on autonomy of local government areas, seizure of salaries of Rivers Assembly lawmakers. You're smiling, Mr. Oshoma. Why so?
Mr. Machiavelli.
The policy on implementation of local government autonomy,
okay.
I think that's actually a directive from the federal government that, and what is this autonomy? It really has nothing to do with the state government. Mind you, I think by virtue of the provisions of Section 157 or so, the state shall maintain an account known as the state local government joint account, which I have argued that it's not a state account, it's strictly local government account, for disbursement of local government funds. But be that as it may, I think the directive was from the federal government to all local government to open account with the central bank in the state. So it is for the state government, for the local federal government to disburse funds directly to local government and not to send these funds to the state government. Because all of the state governors, none of them who's, apart from Lagos State, most of the state governors that fund had been sent to the state local government consolidated account have consistently be spending that fund the way it has been. That does not mean it's not an impeachable offense, yeah, but it is the duty of the responsibility of the federal government to send these funds directly to the local government and not for it to pass through the state government account. So if there is any breach on that part, then the federal government shares 80% of the blame and not the state government. No, that's not to say that spending local government fund by the state government is not an offense. But what I'm saying is that the federal government actually shares the bulk of the blame as far as disbursing funds to local government directly.
I will stop you here. Before Machiavelli will go ahead, my brother. Let me tell you something. I have told you guys that Tinubu is a scam. The president of Nigeria is deceiving Nigerians. Do you know what this lawyer said? Do you know Lagos State local government, they are getting their direct allocation from the federal? Because Tinubu has designed Lagos for him and his family. Because Tinubu has a huge plot of land in all local government in Lagos. He wants development in those areas. If Lagos State can get their own allocation, why is Edo State under states? Why is Okpebholo having access to our money that belongs to the local? Can you go ahead, my brother, Mr. Machiavelli? I'm very angry today. I want you to comment on this area.
Thank you, Mr. Ogile, for inviting me. First of all, let's talk about the local government, its local government autonomy. Can you hear me loud and clear?
Go ahead, sir. Loud and clear. I can hear
Yes, thank you. Good evening, everyone. And I wish everybody that is watching, 29 people are watching now, please share this broadcast. Yeah, it's not what you call, you know what you call, they call it saga, Mr. Ogile, right? Because they are not doing, so you guys are not sharing it. You don't know how important these things are. See, the local government autonomy is that, see, anytime you see Nigeria democracy, you tend to laugh. Because first of all, the local government autonomy is supposed to be straight ahead. Autonomy that is straight ahead. You don't need somebody to come and ease. First of all, the president and the commander-in-chief is not the constitution. Is he the constitution? No. The constitution actually mandates him. So this thing we are hearing that, oh, Tinubu said he has vetoed the bill that sent it to the Supreme Court to get, it's such a jamboree because it's a political game he's playing. First of all, local government are supposed to be autonomous in any democratic system. Like I told you the other day, how do you work in a democracy or a federal system? It is federal, state, and the local government. These are supposed to be autonomous. The reason why you see all the time, you always find our people peddling into this local government because they want to steal the money. I can use and I can cite an example with what Okpebholo did. He actually came not less than 6 months into his office. He started ushering his deputy to chair what is called a meeting that all the local government have to submit their audit to the state. You have no right to do that. You have no right. And you see, the reason why we're seeing this kind of shenanigans in our democracy is that they've captured it and they are using it as a political game. And I can vividly tell you, wherever they are going to go, all these state governments are going to be going to court to make sure they suppress this local government because this is where they make their money. And this is not supposed to be so. It's supposed to be federal, state, and the local government. That's how it works in every democratic system. You get what I'm saying? So the point that they are trying to prove here is just a political game. And this is what Wike is trying to usurp. You see, it is not part of the constitution, but it's in line with any party's constitution. If you decamp to any political party and as the chief security of the state, automatically you become the leader of that party. So I don't know where Wike is trying. You see, the problem is that, one, let's go to how this whole problem arises. And then we are going to understand why this whole thing is going like this. You understand? The Rivers State, the fact base is that the Rivers State House of Assembly moved to impeach Siminalayi Fubara. The impeachment was attempted, was driven by all this constitutional allegation and deep political conflict between Fubara and his predecessor, which is Nyesom Wike. See, one of the things that they alleged him of, that they are impeaching him of, is alleged to be gross misconduct, that he demolished the state assembly complex. This happened. Meanwhile, Guess what? When this whole demolition happened, you remember some of these PDP, they come to APC. You remember when they were singing on their mandate, they shall stand. Now, here is the thing. Somebody called these two people to Aso Rock for a closed door meeting. Who was that? The President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Mona, they listen. Was that constitutional? It is unconstitutional because this is not a federal matter. This is a state matter. Anything arising with the state has to go through the what? The State Assembly, right? It not concern Tinubu, but because of the political game they are playing, that's why you say in Nigeria, you have to shine your eye. He brings them to a closed door meeting. Now, I want you to remember this guy who was the spokesman to President Tinubu that time, Ngalale. Before they brought in Reno Omokri now, there was this aide, Ngalale. He looks like this upcast guy. He was the guy when people started shouting on the social media that what the president is doing with Wike and Fubara in a closed door meeting is unconstitutional. They quickly ran out to say, well, this is the last time the president is supposed to settle this matter. And there was a turmoil in the state. That is why the president is actually trying to calm the situation down as the commander-in-chief. And I said, what kind of misconduct? What kind of a war? Are we fighting war? This is between the states. It's between them. They can settle it, and the State Assembly is there. They have to. It's not you as the commander-in-chief. Before you know it, not being the declared state of emergency, I will not forget. Yeah. A state of emergency that he cannot do. He did it because of political reasons. Why do you think he was doing it? Tinubu was playing game. He was trying to suppress Fubara to his own camp, also Wike on his own. So this game, you see how it turns now. So the another thing that I allege him of, extra budgeting pending. So they allege that Fubara has spent funds outside the approved budget, violating the constitutional financial procedure. These are the same people who are doing budget padding. I think these are the same people who pad budget too. They also told us that he withheld funds meant for an assembly service commission. So lawmakers said that Governor Fubara blocked funds legally due to the assembly administrative arm, undermining legislative independence. I think when they come out with legislative independence now, these one are people where they control. These are supposed to be autonomous, just as they say. They are supposed to be autonomous. Now they have quickly cited that with what he's doing, he's trampling on their rights as legislators. They are supposed to be having their autonomy. But not be the same legislators where they talk. So this federal legislator, where Tinubu go present budget, instead of them to scrutinize the budget, they started singing on their mandate, they shall stand. Is that not infringement? You see the way that they rope themselves. Okay. They said it was that the other thing that they alleged him of, just 1 minute, is the failure of implementing financial autonomy for the legislator. You see, they see them now. No, they're always crying of.
Machiavelli, they were even talking about for him temporary the local government money. Is the picture?
Yes, now. That's what I'm saying now. That's what part of it. Financial autonomy for legislators. So they were accusing him of ignoring Supreme Court ruling mandating financial autonomy for state assembly. You understand? They can begin to cry now for autonomy. You understand? But it's just that they forget to tell people that they are never autonomous when it comes to political matter. People go to prognose for their matter. Wike is the one using these people against Fubara.
Yes.
When they came back from Abuja, when Fubara went to beg Wike in London, they beg Wike say make them sober. President come call them again. That led to him. Do you know that Fubara has to beg? They told Fubara to switch over to APC so that he can get back his governance. You remember? They suspend that after he don't go beg finish. Before you know it, Fubara where they shout just now. Fubara don't keep quiet because they don't go close door meeting. Tinubu don't talk to them. Everybody, Fubara was like, he knew that he was going to reinstate him back based on the agreement they made. That is why Wike is saying that one of the agreements he made there, you understand, was that this is his last term. He's not going to come back. Forgetting that Similaye Fubara also had a closed door meeting with the president. You never know what they discussed. If you watch their body language, Wike go the talk for Oyigbo. If you go watch his speech for Oyigbo, he said Fubara must agree to the agreement he pledged. Then Fubara, when he was not talking, Fubara then said, look at this one. Which agreement? The person that made the agreement will understand the agreement. That is why I am the leader of the party. So which means what is going on now that you guys don't understand is that the president is using both of them. It's a political game. So he wants to now use, now that Fubara has now become APC, automatically he becomes the leader of the state. He wants to use it to suppress Wike because internally, unverified source, allegedly the president is tired of Wike. So you can see the game. So Fubara now is not seen as the number one. Wike don't want to see him. Meanwhile, Wike is not part. It's not an APC. It's a PDP man, alleged. But meanwhile, PDP they don't drive him. Too. Those ones don't drive him. So he doesn't have, in a way, Wike don't have a political party as we speak.
Mr. Makabali,
so he's neither here. Yeah.
I will stop you here now. You come back again because our guest is here again. I understand what you are, the explanation you are giving. Mr. Chris, God bless you. You are welcome to the show. We see the shenanigan that is happening in Rivers State. That is not the elite, you know. There's a comment I want to respond here, my brother. The day the local government chairman in Edo State were being removed, Fagbemi, the Attorney General of the Federation, the video is still there on China TV. I'm not a daft. The man said, you see, these politicians, they are a bunch of deceivers. He said, if you are not a elected council chairman, you will not be having access to local government funds. Now somebody is writing on the comment section that Edo State, their local government is getting their direct fund. Are those guys elected? They are being
no, don't mind them. Don't mind them. They are just actually that's a blatant lie. Let them come and prove it now. How you bring? Why come and prove it? Stop writing being a comment section warrior. Come and defend what you are saying with facts and evidences.
Yeah, before that's why I'm giving you this evidence now. It's on China TV. He make it blunt on China TV. That is why they were even warning Okpebolo that you should not suspend elected local government chairman. The man refused. He appointed people. But somebody's writing on comments. What you people don't know, don't always say it. Nobody's a daft here. Before I come out on live video, we have made our research. We don't come here and talk anyhow. So that is why I really baffle for some people when you are talking what you don't know. Before I come out here to come and explain things, this is a thing that I have fact with. Tomorrow I'm going to bring the video here. Where Fagbemi was addressing the issue of Edo. So now, why is Lagos State getting autonomy? Why other states in Nigeria is not getting? Do you know why? Tinubu is a very smart man. Tinubu want the whole Lagos State local government to be developed. All those Etiosa communities you are seeing in Lagos State, we are all village before. Do you know today in Nigeria, Lagos State get their direct allocation, local government. A lawyer has exposed it. A lawyer in Nigeria has exposed it. So now, all the remaining states, Tinubu is using them for a political gain. He's giving what belongs to the local to the governors. Where you came from, Mr. Chris, tell me one development you have seen in your local. Tell me one thing.
Is the worst local government in Africa.
Okay.
The only time you see the local government gather, probably you are seeing 1 or 2 vehicles there. Probably allocation is coming or the allocation is already on ground. They are coming to share the money. After the allocation, you see them no more. And if there's any infrastructure in Nwode, it was built by Isaiah. Now, if you want to know how poor Nwode is, if you want to see the nakedness of Nwode, there's a place they call legislative quarter after Jehovah Witness camp there. Just about a few meters away from the Jehovah, you see dilapidated buildings. That building was built by Isaiah. Today, it is no longer habitable. Nobody lives there anymore. You will now ask yourself, successive local government that have assumed office, successive members of the legislative council in Nwode, Was there no allocation to that effect to the development of that estate? It's only God that can answer that question. Unhode is one of the most backward local government in the whole of the federation. The leaders in Unhode over the years, they have done nothing to upgrade the standard of that local government. If there's anything, I'm going to repeat it. If there's any infrastructure you see in Unhode, it was built by Isaiah. And after Isaiah, I am not sure if Unhode ever produced a local government chairman. Every other person that came, is here, sir, them. Nothing good came out of them. The only thing you see there, people who always assume office, they are more or less like a gangster. You will see them fighting in the name of where they belong to. They even fight in the office. A lot of things happen. I'm even seeing one of them now who is desperately want to become a local government chairman. I look at Unhode, I weep for Unhode. See, from 1999, throughout the days of Lucky Igbenedion, after Lucky Igbenedion, Unhode was producing the most prominent people in Edo State politics. But when you go back to their local government, there was nothing to show for it. That is the local government Ogbemudia came from.
Yes.
No footprint there, nothing to show for his leadership in Unhode. That is the local government of Sidausa. That is the local government of Omontioma. Name them. Nothing good came out of their leadership. Nothing. Samson Osagie, that was the local government he used to contest as a member of the House of Assembly 2 times, House of Rep 2 times, before he later decamped to Oriomo. He now later realized that he's from Oriomo local government. You can see the way they are fooling themselves. They are not fooling the people. Habu served as 8-time member of both the lower chamber and the higher chamber. He now later realized that he's not from Unhode. He went to Oriomo. Now he also want to contest in Oriomo. You can see the way they are just deceiving themselves. Who are you deceiving? You see, I keep on telling people, as remote as my community, you see children of less than 20 years, they're already lawyers. You see children of less than 23 years, they're already medical doctor. So when you tell me this man is a lawyer, I just look at it, I mock you, because it's a familiar thing. When you come to my family, when you come to my community, it's a normal thing. You understand? These guys, they have deceived the people. They have deceived the people. Osagie, you just mention his name. There's let me not mention the exact place. This solar pole, this solar light. Yeah, as soon as he was able to kind of bring that project to my community. There's one of these things in my community. That pole is still there. I'm going to be the obvious way of the community. With all due respect, I will tell Aboki to buy those crap. Honestly. I would tell her, they would send the money to the local the community account, because they didn't do anything in that community. You understand? That's the community that supported him all the days of his political careers, member of the House of Assembly, named there, just like that. But nothing good came out of his leadership. I'm not against any of them. I'm not a kind of being jealous of the privilege they've gotten from the people. But I also appreciate that if they do something well, today's generation will remember them. I said it some time ago. I say, my wife, myself and my wife, we were discussing about the late Ambrose Ali. My wife said, till the world end, the Nigeria and the entire world will come to bear that name, Ambrose Ali. About 0.9% of Edo people, they always attend that university. So when you see their certificate, you will remember the late Ambrose Ali. These are people, they wrote their name with gold. Unlike some person we see today. Let me not mention some big prominent people who were leading the party some time ago. Today they are no more alive. You cannot longer make reference to them. You cannot longer make reference to them, because why? They didn't know that one day they will sleep and they never wake up again. You can't beat nature. The leadership of Unhode, they have failed woefully. To tell you how viable Unhode was then, Unhode produced Carlos Inoma as a commissioner for information. The same Unhode is not produced the chief of that Isaiah Osifo. The same word. I'm not talking of the same local. I'm talking of the same word produced Isaiah Osifo and the late Barrister Carlos Inoma. They were in that executive council. Even the other man, let me know what's his name. They all school in that community. They were privileged. But the question we need to ask ourselves: what was their importance in that locality? They don't do anything. I asked a very close friend, a man I respect so much, with his PhD, he lives in Europe. I say, bros, what you know they get. Me, I tell you the truth. I don't get anything against anybody. You know, say my family is not going to feed the all those kind of things. God have blessed my family. Yes, we might not have it in millions, but God have blessed. We are comfortable in our own little way. I say, bro, these boys who are voting for you now, 4 years back, they voted for you. Now you are back again, you are asking for their vote. Can you tell me there's any changes in their life? He said, he nodded, he said, yes. He said, no, be like you talk, their life have not changed. You met them in the village, you left. 4 years later, you came back, you still met them there. None of them have gotten a job, none of them have left the place, they are still within there. So why are you, whom are you deceiving? We are just busy deceiving ourselves. Politicians, they come to destroy this country. The infrastructure we celebrate in Nigeria today, Benin Asabaro was built by military.
Yes.
That dualized Benin Asabaro. It was built by Babangida. Yes, it was built by Babangida. Most of the infrastructure you tag Nigerian name to today, they were built by the military. Now you now ask yourself, from 1999 to date, can you point at a certain project that was done by the so-called democracy or the civilian government? You can't pinpoint. The reason is that when the money comes, they share the money among themselves and they tell people go to hell, and nothing will happen. When you see people try to protest, these same civil politicians who ordinarily ought to have encouraged the people to rebel against any government that is not performing, they will use the instrumentality of the state to fight the people, and at the end of the day, democracy is being threatened. So that is the kind of democracy we are practicing here. We are not practicing.
Before you wrap it up now, the issue of River State now, why they want to impeach Fubara. I'm not supporting Fubara. That's none of my business. Because of the greediness of Wike, why is it that you make somebody a governor? Do you know the problem we are facing in Nigeria today? Obasanjo caused this problem. The power imposed on governors, that is where we find ourselves today. Because of the second ambition that Atiku was not supporting him. He go around the whole federation and see the governor. Say, I will hand over the local government for you if you support me. That is where we find ourselves today. You don't remember? Obasanjo causes those problems we are facing tomorrow.
Yes.
No.
You see, Nigeria will forget very soon. When Obasanjo came up with his third-term agenda, his desperation, even paracetamol could not even cure it. Now, there's a difference between the political party and the government. For those who study political science in school, there's a difference between a political party and the government. Now, when you go to party meeting, the chairman of the party is senior to the governor of the political party. Now, when Obasanjo came, because of his desperation, so now he will hand over the state structure, political structure, he will hand over to the governor. We now saw the governor started beating political party chairmen. Chairmen were no longer, the governors were no longer answerable to chairmen. You see, when, let me use Edo State for example. Political meeting will not be held in Osadebe Avenue. Ordinarily, when a man is made a governor, political meetings are not held within Osadebe because that Osadebe belongs to Edo people. It belongs to the people, not the political party. Most of their meetings they are being held in government house. They not undermine political party or the platform through which they came and become a governor. So Obasanjo, most of the problem we are having politically today, that the impunity of the governors today, even the court can no longer stop them. Obasanjo instituted it. I am saying it clearly. Analysts, critics, they've said it countless number of times. Obasanjo created it because Obasanjo was so desperate to come for the third time. And he now empowered the governor. The governor did not become an emperor. They became an object fighting their state. You see, the governor could tell immediately local government, the chairman of the party, out of this place. You can no longer be party of the chair. You can no longer be chairman of the party. So it started during the days of Obasanjo. The unfortunate side of it, our various institutions like the Department of Political Science, the House of Rep, the House of Assembly, the Senate, and the rest of them. When you go to most of these chambers, you have lawyers, you have professional people who have skill in political science and the rest of them. They cannot call the government of the day and tell the government what we are doing is not right. All they are interested in is how much they can put in their pocket. On the issue of Wike Fubara and what's his name, the president, they are playing politics in Rivers State. They are playing politics in Rivers State. To me personally, no one should cry for what's his name, Fubara. Yes. The PDP was the political party that brought him to a land. Ordinarily, some 15 years ago, 10 years back, even 7 years back, nobody knew anything about Fubara. PDP brought him to that platform and he became the governor. He was privileged, but thank God for him. But unfortunately, yes, there was an emergency in Rivers State, but the moral question or political question we need to ask ourselves. The emergency, the state, the president was supposed to have declared emergency. The president didn't declare a state of emergency. You talk about the northern state, the Morondo state, some of those states that is, having some issue security-wise. One would have expected that the president would have declared a state of emergency. He did it. He was being persuaded by what's his name, Wike, and they know the vote in Rivers State and the economic viability of Rivers State. The president said, no, if this is the only state we are going to take from Nigeria, let's take it away. That was what they did to Rivers State. And they didn't stop there. They came down to Edo State. You saw what they did to Edo State. If you watch the history of the politics of Edo State, Bende State have never been in the ruling party. They've always been in the opposition party in the days of Ali, Ushomole, Obaseki, and the rest of them. But some individual who probably felt the state belongs to them. No, president, if you can give us Edo State, to God be the glory. When I saw the way and manner Edo State election was conducted, I think Department of Political Science across the length and breadth of this country should have a lot of things to teach their students. And the unfortunate side of it, most of these political science lecturers, they don't belong to political parties. They always depend on those ungodly and unguided information they are getting from Google. People don't read here. What you just hear is just nonsense. One would have expected that the election of Edo State, history will not forgive INEC and the judiciary the role they play. Yes, the court will always say, oh, the evidence before them. But the member of the jury, the member of the court, the lawyers, the judges, and the rest of them, they are also part of the society. They saw what happened during and after the election. You will ask yourself, is Edo State at war? Ramat Park became so tensed up that you can't even walk across Ramat Park. You now ask, what were they actually doing there? They were doing a lot of manipulation. You saw how they intimidated Obaseki, an executive governor. You saw the way they were manipulating the whole place. Yes, the leadership has to give it to Okpe, but that is the man they like to become the governor of Edo State. But I can see and I appreciate that they are paying for the consequences of the weak man who they made the governor of the state. Edo State is paying. Not only the Benin people, Edo in diaspora, they are also paying. Yes, because they also have property, they have investment here. So when you bring in an incompetent man, it doesn't end with him as an individual. It transmits to everybody that have investment, everybody that have a family within the locality. So to God be the glory. Election, we are almost in election year now. Through our various platforms, at our individual meeting, family, and the rest of them, let's see how we can convince our people. APC is not a political party that can take Nigeria and toss it to Eldorado. Nigerians are suffering under the leadership of Tinubu. Nigerians are suffering. Edo people, they are suffering. You can see what happened. I must not depart away from the nonsense committed by some boys from Oredo here against Obaseki. Obaseki was not just humiliated. Yes, Obaseki was not humiliated. The Benis were humiliated.
Please, we are coming to that area now.
No,
please,
let me.
I have a
Let me quickly finish up with this week because you cut me short. Because there's something here that people don't know. Now, Wike and Fubara, when he went to Oyigbo, Wike was in Oyigbo. He was saying, did you hear when they called River State people inside the matter? So River State, any citizen in River State, they are not concerned. Wike is only concerned about his pocket.
Yes.
And Fubara, because he brought Fubara in with his jamboree political system, that is what now the APC leader is trying to tell the president to sack Wike right now. Yes. He said because Wike is actually undermining the elected government in that state, which is true. A minister is daring a governor in a political. In fact, this country, this is their criminal structure they always create, thinking it's a structure. It's not a structure. The reason why the APC leaders are not saying that they should sack Wike is because they know that Wike will go and divide that party in Rivers State. He will put his loyalists. And that his loyalists are the one looking for how they are going to impeach Fubara now. You see, this is why they tell you that I will come. You see, Mr. Gele, there are three things I'm going to tell you. The tax, that tax system, I will reflect on it. You see what is happening, what happened in Edo. Let me just round up with this. What happened in Edo is exactly what is happening in Rivers State. Now, this is their criminal structure. Do you remember when Tinubu, when he was then an aspirant? Do you remember when he came to Edo? Do you guys remember? Do you remember that statement he made? Do you remember the statement he made?
I will give you Edo.
Correct. So now these people, they should be deceiving themselves. They think Nigerians are not. If you refer to that, he said, I am going. Do you want your state? They said, all these they are criminal entity or structure they are putting. They said yes. He said, listen, I am going to give you back the state. Did you hear that? That was a direct statement. A direct statement contravening the rule of law that you are not above the law. He said, allow, and you were saying it just because of your own selfish interest. That is how they connive with their nonsense of what is happening now. Now it's already happening to them now that the person they put there has no understanding of how rule of law works, how the government works. He's just jumping from Abuja to Benin, jumping from Abuja to Benin. He was the one that actually took he said they should come and present the 18 local government to him the other day. You saw it? Just maybe some months he came into office. You said you have the right, local government autonomy. All they want to talk about structure. It's a criminal enclave who has hijacked power, who has hijacked institution, and they are demons. Thank you. I will come back to that law, that tax law. I will tell you how they are actually united with the French to come and collect tax in our country. Let's just finish this one. You'll be shocked of what Nigeria is doing.
Thank you, my Israel. I have other guests, Mr. Midwest. God bless you, my brother. Please, brothers and sisters, Mr. Midwest, can you unmute yourself? There is an account number here because of our brother Timothy. Copy the account number on the link section. Please, let's contribute to this. Our brother, the phone is bad. He has no laptop. The man is doing a fantastic job. He wants a better Nigeria. He wants a better. Let's support him. Nothing is too big. Nothing is too small. Mr. Midwest, welcome to the show today, sir. God bless you. There is a thing that, I have to.
God bless you, Mr.
Yeah.
God bless you, Mr. Gele. God bless you, brother Chris, and my great brother Israel Semota.
Yeah.
Wow. Good evening, Mr. Midwest. Thanks for having you again. Today's another day we're going to see fight, and I love you as a brother, but we have the political difference, and I will tell you, I love you as a brother and as a father, and I also love you as an Edo and a concerned citizen, but we differ in different things. You are welcome to the show. Thank you.
Domo, sir.
Before you go ahead, there is something going around in River State today. And about the weekend, but I would like you to touch on that area. And at the same time, there is a video I played before you came in. This lawyer, I will show more his name. I don't know whether it's
I was there. I was on the background. I listened to it.
We should know what is going on in Nigeria today. The man makes sure that the Lagos State is getting, the local government in Lagos State, they are getting their direct autonomy. Why is other states not getting it? Because Tinubu is a smart man. You want all the local, because Tinubu, let me tell you one thing, when Tinubu was the governor of Lagos State, people don't understand what Tinubu was doing. Those Lagos State, those communities you were saying, Tinubu have acquired all those areas, but people don't know. There is no village in Lagos again. Lagos is Lagos is almost Shagamu now. Lagos is almost Shagamu. The man draw the structure down. Now, Lagos State is getting their own direct allocation, but other state is not getting it. Fagbemi said, Edo State, until they have election, they will not have access to the local government money. But in Edo State today, people don't have access to our money. And the local government is not developing. So, my brother, I want you to touch these three things where I just give to your beg. Just elaborate on it, sir.
Yes. Mr. Gedesa, the thing is this, that of the River State, to my own understanding, I don't see anything new there. Because if I look at the structure of the country, because you even used that word before, I will start from there. It's a foundational issue. The whole guys fighting or this and that, without being told, you know that the interest of the people is no longer there. This is not a matter of power. And the real problem we have in Nigeria starts with the presidency and the governance. The power they gave to them lack checks and balance. So most of them were very fast enough, looking at the organs of government, they have parliament there and whatever. you see the way they are doing. They have to align. You must serve the governor the way it is going on. That there's no more like House of House of Assembly. That's what I call Parliament. You know, their house of where they make their laws as a state. So they are now, yeah, they are now working. They are now working. They are now working hand in hands with governor across the country, or perhaps someone who has already put that structure of power torso on ground. And that was the playing in Rivers State, because the structure Wike build is around that House of Assembly. He made it strong for those people to believe in him. And they truly believe in him.
He was the one that sponsored them with Rivers State money. He said it. He bought the whole of it.
When I say they build, I don't need to elaborate. Everybody should understand that I can involve. I stand for you. I nominate you. They support them. I play for you. You play along with me. So we operate on this structure, and everybody will benefit. So in terms of sometimes they want to appoint people without influence. Some of them can also bring their brothers, their close associates. You see, all those like pari things. So that is what is happening there. But Fubara, I can describe Fubara as an enabler. It's not different from the other man, to be honestly speaking. It's just that some people are naturally, I don't know the words I will use to describe them. You see, for life, my brother, whether things is good or bad, you agree with somebody. Just try and play the role. That's just the truth. Because if he contests election on his own, definitely not going to win with the structure on ground. It's a structural problem. So those who brought him, there is some levels of agreement. Sorry to say, that is the situation we find ourselves. I'm not saying it's normal. You get what I'm saying now, Ogure? So I'm not saying it's a normal way to...
If we continue like that, with the state will never develop it at all. Because you know what? These guys, they are putting you there to extract the money that belongs to the state to themselves. That is what Oshomole is trying to do in Edo. That is what Obaseki fought Oshomole, blue and black. But a lot of people don't understand what Oshomole was demanding from him. Oshomole suspended him from a party. The man went to PDP. You understand what I'm saying? The 5C comments exactly what Wike is doing in Rivers State now. Somebody you have choose him out to become your governor, to become the governor of the state. If the way Fubara is doing, Wike is doing to Fubara now, is that the way this person treats him? Amechi never treated him like that. Because Wike want to behave like Tinubu. Wike want to behave like the way Tinubu hold Lagos to ransom. These are what the leaders are not trying to do. They want to hold onto one state.
See, okay, I don't really know whether Amechi was the one that chose Wike. You understand me? I don't know. Don't have history of that. I don't know exactly what happened. But that of Fubara and Wike is very clear. That of Oshomole and Obaseki is very clear. These are people that their predecessor just choose on their own for a reason, not for the interest of the people at all, but for their own reason. Politics, one thing is this: every politicians across the world have their own personal interest. Even where we live. And besides that, they also have, they must come with a platform. And that's why they also have their own political party interest across the globe. So the thing that happened when it comes to Nigeria is just a power play. I don't see difference between these two guys. It's only the people that will suffer. As you ask that question, can we develop like that? With the structure on ground, Nigeria can never develop. Let us be honest. Exactly. If anybody is hoping, not because one good name is coming, it will develop. That same person, after a few 2 years, another man will now be saying, I know it better. Everybody will be clapping for that person. That's just the situation of that. We have to be honest. The thing is this, my brother. It's like my own people, where we come, they should see the game. It's a game of power, and so they can strategize for their own interest, because we don't know what tomorrow holds for that country. To be honestly speaking, with the structure on ground, let us be okay. Let me come back to that local government you just talk autonomous. Autonomous does not actually mean that you get money direct, make you autonomous. Where we live here now, my brother, you live in we almost practice the same system. We have you have commune in your place, which is local government. I have commune in my place. Almost the same thing in me. Okay, what happened? They are autonomous people. Is it not one tax office that collect your money in the country? Okay. But when they are collecting money from local, there is a structure on ground that make them to see the percentage of that local government. And at the end,
Mr. Minister, sorry, that's not factual. Sorry, I thought you so. That's not factual. I live abroad. Listen, when you say autonomy means whenever you are doing anything that has to do with logistics, anything that has to do with your section, nobody interferes. It's just like the executive, they don't interfere. It doesn't mean that the money is being collected. They have the revenue generation, which is FRS. We know that. But when it's tapped to the normal, when it has to be something that has to do with the local councils, it's not your business. It's not the governor. It's not the mayor's business. It has to do with the council. That's what I'm saying.
Hold on a moment. Yeah. Hold on a moment, my brother. When you know where the problem lies when it comes to Nigeria issue. Sometimes when they, like what that man was saying, that lawyer, you will see another lawyer will come from different angle. Because when they write laws, sometimes the law will go and hit somewhere. And you will not see they will not be, because it will affect another institution. Let me put it like that. Law that's supposed to govern like maybe finance. And it's coming from the angles of maybe generation of the money, distribution of the money. So you will see the law will now start be changing. They all know what they are playing, just playing with Nigeria. Because when they want to argue it now, they will be coming from different perspective. Like his own, I agree with you what he said, but I'm not like a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer. He will start saying different things. I've seen it several occasions. You understand? Either for or against. But what you just said now, every country are not the same. I don't know where you live in abroad. Practically, Ogene will agree with me. Any money the local government is generating, we are generating here, is based on the local government where you live. Address.
Yes, that's absolutely fact. It doesn't mean that we are the same. It's the same. Yeah. It's the same everywhere. If you are operating that's what I'm telling you. Hold on first. If you're operating a democratic system, these three things I just told you, federal, state, and the local government, it has to be a separate body. It doesn't matter. Whatever they are giving.
There is a confusion here. Let me clarify something. Because you see, where the problem lies is this, where I'm going. If they generate money to one tax office, because they are in the same country, and the country have a standard is set for their country people, let me say their citizens. That is to say, if I move from Edo to Lagos, I will enjoy what Nigeria stands for. If I move from Lagos to Maiduguri, I will enjoy what Nigeria stands for. I don't know whether you're as a citizen, whether healthcare.
That's a state. Mr. Midwest. When you are talking about something, let's say you are in Benin, you have to act on the laws in Benin. That has to do with states. When you have there's a word. Decentralization. Okay, you are decentralizing the power now. That's a different ball game compared to what we're saying now.
I want to tell you. Go ahead, sir. I'm coming to answer. Yeah. I know how it works here.
See where the difference is in our own. You see that task office I just mentioned to Ogele now, where that is what you have in Scandinavia as a whole. That place. You have sub-institutions there. National population, it goes there. Yeah. Some benefits, like national social security, they're in charge of it. Anyway, but they can give it a different name, but somehow they are all still connected. Now, we know where the difference lies in Nigeria, why we are so corrupt. Being autonomous does not mean you doesn't account to the nation. Because why? A local government that is rich now can default. And the nation have to take care of the entire citizen equally. It cannot say because they live in that local government, they must lack. And before they should bring anything from federal to rescue, they must assess your account book for the past years, how you manage it. And my local government where I live is mandated on monthly basis. The Department of Finance to let the country know what they are spending and the money that comes to them. We don't have this in Nigeria. Autonomy does not mean but my local government can plan what they want to build, how it should look like. They have already presented it. The nation is aware that local government They want to build schools. They want to enlarge. There are things government give to them, like parking of snows and all those things, maintenance of local road and everything. That does not mean when you are spending that money, you are just spending your money is your own. How will it reflect in the GDP? So they have to capture it. So we don't have this in Nigeria. So everybody is suspicious of one another. If I give this money to the local government chairman, it's already their own. Autonomy does not mean you don't account, please. It gave you right to decide what you want in the future for your land as a people, as a particular commune, and at the same time, you are obliged to fulfill the what I would call the requirement of what the government have designed for the citizen to enjoy within that country. Take, for example, you are unemployed, and it now gets to a point where you have to go to social and all those security, like in Sweden, I don't know, in Norway anyway. It is your local government that have to start taking care for you. That money may come from one institution, but it's from the local government where you live that have to pay for your house and give you food.
That is the same tax people have. Listen, Mr. Midwest, God bless you. I'm not stopping you, sir. Like in Norway, for example, if you're not working, maybe if you lost your job, you have not been working for years. There's called social. Social here means is the taxpayers' money the local is they're giving to you. They are giving you money from the taxpayers' money here. Because your tax I am paying here now, it reflects in this commune. It reflects here.
Yeah.
Now, you see, Nigeria was having this institution before. Let me take your mind back to the time of military era. We were from Orion local government. It was one local government before they divided it. Do you know?
Yeah.
Those days we have what we call local government council. The headquarters was in Abudu.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes. Now, we were having our autonomy. Do you know why we were having our autonomy? During that time, we have chairman of a local government, we have councillor, we have a lot of departments in different. I've been to that local government before in Abudu. It's a big building with different departments. Now, we have people working on that local government, road worker. Those days, local government were even building maternity in different communities. Those maternity were in all those groups. It was built by the local government. Because why? This decision was there before. Just these criminal politicians are the one that came to destroy everything. I'm telling you.
Ogele, Mr. Ogele, let me ask Mr. Republic. Mr. Ogele, let me ask Mr. Midwest Republic. You said something just now. You said that the local government, not that they are not autonomous, but they have to always go and audit somebody needs to audit them. Who do you think have the right in the constitution, according to the Nigerian constitution, who do you think has the right to audit local governments, local government councils? Who do you think have the right?
I don't have answer to that, because look at where I live, for example, from the king, the king to salary earner, everybody is audited every monthly base. That is why, let me give you an example. Before you receive your salary, you have a pay slip that describes how much you are going to receive, the percentage you.
That's pay as you earn. That's pay as you earn. Now there's the point. Wait, hold on. You're confusing. Oh, hold on. I get what you mean. That's the tax. Now the tax revenue. No, hold on, sir. That's the tax revenue is different from me. Pay as you earn, that's your payee. So it determines how much you earn, and it then remove the amount that should be going to the tax. That's different. Now, what I'm trying to tell you here is a two different ball games. When you say local government autonomy, the allocation given to the local government has to go to local government. If they have any audit to actually clarify what they are doing, it is not the state government. Listen to this. If the state government does not have the right, it is done by the state legislator and the general of the state that has the right. It is not the state government. That is why when your party, this Okpewolo, did that in the 18 local, none of you guys came out. Because you know why? I was waiting for them to come out and say, oh, let me just finish that. No. I'll go to that side. No. Midwest, wait. Midwest, wait.
Israel, post office. Let me.
Israel,
Yes, Mr. Midwest. I was reflecting, reminding you back. It's never asking anything. It really happened. Yes, in my days. Local government we have.
Even school say
yes, that's because the reason why those things was working. The local government was getting their direct allocation from the federal. As at that time. Now, don't you know those teachers, primary school teachers, is being paid by the local government. It was not state. It was not state. We know how this works. But in 1989, when this bunch of criminals came into power, said they are useless democracy, they destroy everything. Everything was destroyed.
Okay, down when they get hard, what again? We lack understanding. Like Otano Ghana was supposed to audit. I want to tell you what auditor means here, because, for example, if anything is wrong, it is the police that will step in. Yes. Once they hear the whistle, you get what I'm saying now? It is the police, because they have expatriate in all those areas. Like what you call EFCC, this and that. Some of them are hardened criminals now money who read very well, and they will now repent and say, okay, you know what, government, you are too juniors. Okay, we are supporting now. They are working there. They know what to do. The thing is this, that auditing, when you earn salary directly from your company and the government, you are already audited on monthly basis. That is why when the year end, the following year, the tax office will send you exactly how much you have earned and the tax you are paid. And they call it tax return in English. Sometimes they call it declaration rent across Europe, across. I don't know whether they do it in America. I don't know the system those people are also operating, but I will tell you every country in Europe. So that is the real practical auditing you hear, like in Nigeria when they are describing it is so big. Now, do you know every company that is in this country, whether sole proprietor, hairdressing and all, every month or 3 months, you must submit all this record, and the government is following it up. They are auditing you. At the other year, you come and declare, and that is what they call a yearly report, annual report, or yearly report, and a balance sheet. Because
it has nothing to do with it has nothing to do with what you're talking about. Where you going? It's nothing to do with it.
Give me time. Let me land. You don't cut me off. The local government where I live. The local government where I live now, we are now in 2026.
I would say challenge you on that.
Get me clear. Where it is, where finance. My local government have a department of finance. That does not mean when they are financing they are financing for themselves. You understand me? So every expenditure they make, every money they receive, whether salary, whether they buy tissue paper, whether they support people. What they did in 2025, between January and June, the government will look the federal now. The federal does not mean belong to one particular place. It's for everybody. They will look at this information and they will do also their own balance sheet. All these records are mandated and compulsory. We don't care about these things. When those people were having good mind, they were really building these schools, they were doing everything, and we were enjoying it. Gradually, corruption crawled in because we were not able to synchronize what they were doing. So autonomous where I live does not mean you are going to. It's okay if every local government keep their record of their expenditure. It's going to affect the GDP. A local government that pays somebody that is not having food, the federal don't know. So you need household expenditure to get your GDP. So this is how it works. There are loopholes already. These people knows it. The reason is that if they start blocking it, they will not have access to this money any longer. That's why they do it half. Even these tax we are condemning. I told people there's nothing wrong with tax. I live in an advanced country. You can't expect me to say I should condemn taxation. No way. But the problem is, why is our own like a two naked wire? When they get to somewhere, you see it touching, sparking fire. Because they do it like, it's like, it will be very, very clear that they just want the money, not the responsibility that goes with it. So this is the little I know. I don't know what they practice in where you live. So that auditing they just described as something that is very big in Nigeria. It is thing these people do almost on a monthly basis. So if anything goes wrong in that auditing, is not clear, and they press button, it is the police that will go there. That institution, they will seize the computer. If they have computer they have thrown away, they will pack all of them. And they will investigate them. whether it's the king, except maybe the king anyway, their own case is quite different, like what I've seen in Spain. I don't know whether in Norway here, and I'm also hearing whether some NGO something involved the royal family, I don't know. But when it comes to from that presidency down or prime minister, my brother forget it. Yeah, if whistle blow, they go in there to pack all those things. That's the power you give to ESCC, like what they try to create. But in our own case, it is President Tinubu that will tell ESCC to go after. So the next president will do the same thing. I'm not saying only Tinubu is the one that is doing it. From Obasanjo and they use all of them. So this is the little I will contribute, my brother. There is already a very big vacuum, lack of understanding how these people run these things, and it's a problem.
Okay, let me quickly respond. Let me respond to Midwest Republic. Midwest Republic. I have lived in Sweden.
Israel will respond. Chris, you know it's
okay.
Chris, can you respond, please?
Hello.
Can you respond? Go ahead, sir.
Yes, Mr. Israel that spoke now. Hello.
No, it's Mr. Midwest.
Hello.
It's Mr. Midwest that spoke now. It's not Israel. It's Midwest. Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah.
Midwest just finished talking now. Yeah. I think his explanation is very clear. But one thing you guys should understand, and I've always told Ogele, I said, look, democracy all over the world is domesticated. His explanation, yes, I learned something from his explanation, but somehow his explanation is not related to what we are practicing here. It's not related. When you speak, yes, when you speak, you are speaking from the abstract. But to the man who is within the locality here, probably that word audit, it summarizes what we are talking about now. The way he's explaining it, it doesn't feature in the way it happens here. He talk about tax remittance. Tax remittance, it was my younger brother that made me to understand what they call tax remittance.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a normal English language when you go to accounting or economics and the rest of them. But it was my younger brother that made me to understand the meaning of tax remittance. When they paid him, he tried to kind of explain. I said, okay, this is what they are talking about. It doesn't happen in Nigeria. There is nothing like tax remittance in Nigeria. Go and find out from those who are working at the government or wherever they are working. There is not like tax remittance in Nigeria. You understand? So it's explanation, I think, yes. That audit you're talking about now. Yes. At the end of every year or quarterly report, the organization you are working at, the local government or federal, private, whatever, they normally carry out auditing to know the financial state of that organization. You understand? But in the case of Nigeria, we don't see things like that. We don't. I constantly talk about BDC. BDC is exploiting the people. They are exploiting the people. One would have expected that yearly, quarterly, either the federal government is the one auditing BDC, telling us how much they make for the period of 12 months and how much they are paid as their own tax to the government of Nigeria. Of all the money they are siphoning from Nigeria now, what is the tax remittance of those working with BDC? What is their tax remittance? When they blow off your electronics device in your house, heaven will not fall. Even when they burn off your house, heaven will not fall. Nobody will ask that question. You understand? So a company or an organization that cannot tell you exactly what they make within a period of time, how can you audit such an organization? Chartered accountants in Nigeria, they are jobless. I'm telling you today, chartered accountants in Nigeria, they are all jobless. That is their job. They go to most of these organizations to go and audit. They no longer have job. Politicians will never allow them to audit them. It's garbage in, garbage out. Now, what did they tell you? Now you go accept. So what are we not talking about? I agree with Midwest, his explanation. His explanation is stuck to the Western economy. It's stuck to the Western politics, but not to our local politics here. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't.
Thank you.
Okay, is there continue?
Go ahead. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much. You see,
1 minute. Midwest respond quick.
Yeah, okay. But waiting this our brother talking now the truth. But the real issue that we have is that everybody mind have legalized. Let me quickly grab it. I don't know whether you understand. So even those that read very well, they understand where the problem lies. Because if they start building it, they cannot steal openly again. We alarm blow nyaya. Also, we erima practice. In my practice, we only encourage corruption. There is, even if you put the best man, the system will corrupt that person. Because a tree cannot make a forest.
Exactly.
What about?
Yes. Okay, is there
All right. Thank you very much. I just wanted to respond to what Midwest Republic was saying. Midwest Republic, first of all, I've lived in Sweden. I've lived in Göteborg. You're surprised now. So all these things they are very, very common. I'm very vast in it. What you are talking about, it has to do with tax, how you audit people, taxing and things like that. It has nothing to do with anything that's called local government autonomy. You said in Sweden. Now let me give you. Are you familiar with Riksrevisionen? These are the national audit of Sweden. They are only to the central. They are not on the municipal in terms of when you call local government. Now, local government, local councils, their audit is made by political auditors. Now, they review the works of the council and execute committee. They ensuring legality, efficiency, and goal fulfillment. Are you listening now? Submitting annual audit to report to the council. Did he say any state? Did you hear anything like state? No. Why are then the professional? Now listen to this. They hire professional when they are doing their audit in the local council. This is what the local government we are talking about now. This is what they do: financing statement auditing, internal control assessment, compliance checks, providing expert analysis to political auditor. So these are what they do. The Riksrevisionen, that is where I'm talking about now. It is the Swedish national audit of audit only the central government, not municipal and region. Did you hear that? So the state, which we are telling you now that these clueless governments that you have in Edo State have no idea of how government works. They went deeper. The first 3 months they came into office, they do not understand anything that has to do with governance. He made this deputy government to chair that committee to tell the local government that they should come and submit their audit. How is it constitutional? Now, let me tell you why.
I think it's only House of Assembly that have that right.
It is House of Assembly. Thank you. That was what I was trying to tell you. You see, now this is why I want to let them know that the only people that can audit anything that has to do with local government in our state is the State House of Assembly. Mr. Chris, are you hearing now? Yes. See, the State House of Assembly approved local budget. I tell you now the year. Someone LG, which is the local government chairman or official for oversight. Una the year now. It investigates how funds are used. So that funds are used. I tell you, don't shock Una now. Wait now, Mr. Chris, wait. I think you don't shock Una. The reason why I am telling you now is because that governor has no idea. It's just a jamboree. Because all he does is that he's following when people tell him do it like this, push and start, garbage in, garbage out, like you said just now. That's what he does. He doesn't read. Now let me go. There's an article. You see, the Nigerian Constitution is not stupid, and this is why this thing is Section 17. I think they said Tinubu had made what is it called, local government autonomy. So it's the one that brought it down. Now it's in our Constitution. Section 7 of the 1999 Constitution guarantees local government system. Do you hear that? Do you hear that? Ishokunabi. That's to tell you that even the joint account, they said it's in Section 1662, from 3 to 8. You go and read it. It doesn't mean that they have a joint account that you have to now usurp the power as a state government. They don't bone you away. This is why they have made our state look as if nobody has brain. Even apart from the local, the state assembly, the state auditor general of local government has the right to audit the local government. Mevolo does not have the right This is why I tell you now that this guy have nothing to do with governance. He doesn't know anything. Doesn't know anything. It's just a push and start. Now we are giving it to him. He claimed to be a senator, which is somebody who actually created, who makes the law for this country. Now tell me that somebody who calls himself a senator does not even know this section of the law. It's astonished. Like they just think that some Edo people or Nigerians are stupid, that they are garbage like them. This is what actually annoys me. And whenever they do this thing, this myopic set of people will think that, oh, he's doing good. He's doing right. He's doing good. He's doing like, where is the right? Where does he have? I've just set it for you now. Now tell me where anything that they have to do. Did they say there's a state governor have the right? Tell me. I mean, the video not did that. When I show you now the video that he conducted a meeting and said they should come and submit their. This thing is it's annoying. That is why I see people who are heading the affairs of government. They've captured the democracy, they've captured the institution, and that is why they are usurping it the way they like and telling the people that we are operating a democracy. We are not. We are operating what is called a kleptocracy.
Yes, that's true.
Stealing, corrupt, criminals. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Chris. I know you guys have lost the light again.
Yes. They just took our life. Israel is very academic, extremely academic, but it doesn't work. You see, his analysis is very perfect. That is how it will work in a developed society. But here it doesn't work like that. You just mentioned oversight function. Now, the ruling party, probably there's a project like the bypass they are building in Benin now. Maybe some group of members of the House of Rep or senators, they are coming to oversee the project that is ongoing here. My brother, before they come here, they've collected the Alawi and the rest of them. At the end of the day, they are visiting. You will see that they go and visit the traditional ruler, the religion leader, visit some market women. At the end of the day, the purpose why they came will not be achieved. That is Nigeria for you. Because the essence of that oversight, which you just mentioned, was to assess the job via the amount of money that was budgeted, if actually it commensurate. But it doesn't work here. Most of the failed projects, the federal government, state government, you want to tell me the House of Assembly doesn't go there? They do. Or House of Senate or House of Rep. They do. But they don't deliver accordingly. At the end of the day, they are always buying them over. The people suffer, the people pay for it. The project that is going on there, what's the name of this place? Ramat Park. You want to tell me the committee or whether the committee of works and the rest of them, I don't know what they call their name. They are not aware. Probably they must have visited or they've not visited the place. At least they need to come down and see the quality of job that is ongoing there. You will see the same government will come commission that project, even without any oversight function. But that is the taxpayer money. It is nobody's business. So Nigeria, sometimes when you guys are talking, I just smile. I sit as an academic. But when it comes to our local environment here, it doesn't work like that. Things doesn't work like that. Most of these things, they were documented, we are written in our constitution and the rest of them. But when it comes to the fun and the workability and the functionality, it doesn't work like that. You will see the local government chairman, my friend, leave there, or maybe the chairman house committee or whatever in the House of Assembly, say, my friend, leave there. The government have given an order, so you must follow suit. That is Nigeria for you. That is why we are still where we are today. It has not changed.
On your final statement, Mr. Midwest, because we'll soon call it today. Can you wrap it up, sir? Go ahead, sir.
Yeah, the thing is that this topic is a little bit very broad. Like what Israel is reading. This is why we have confusion in Africa, very big one. Because those who gave us education, they soak us with theory and they never actually expose us to the practical aspect of it. What are you auditing? Are you the one that gave the record that you want to audit? Auditor is an independent person. It's coming to check into record because those records have basic foundation. I'm speaking into that foundation that is missing. You just refer to Ramat Park. Okay, let us be honest here. Why would money miss? The companies that supply sand, they are not registered. You don't even know how they pay them. The workers there, you don't register them in any ministry as an employed people in the state. So that means if 10 people are working, you can write 100. Now, if somebody drops sand there, The government don't have a way of capturing how many sand actually went there. It can write 200. If somebody supply 10 bags of cement, and it's not even a company, it's just a private person that never give information about what he's supplying to the government. When I'm saying government, I'm not talking about Okpebholo here. I'm talking about the state government. It's different. It's not the same thing. You understand me? So if those institutions are not there, why won't they be corrupt? That's what I'm trying to print before you. All these things we are reading, maybe it sound good academic, yes, but they are confusing to the reality. Any bridge built in Sweden, the number of stone that make it, there's record for it. Go and find out. All those roads you are following, the number of people that work there from day one till the finish, expert, engineer, and all, they have record. They don't commission road, and governor don't go there because those institutions, they are independent. So external body can audit them. If something is not clear, they just point to the police. And that's all. We must go back to a drawing table to understand how these things work. Let me just define our country, my brother. From my own observation, if somebody went and learned a mechanic, you did not finish the learning, you say you don't qualify, and you start doing your own, that mechanic will start till eternity. We are more than 70 years old. Look at where we are. So next people you want to champion your Okpebholo, but what would they tell you? I want to build road. I want to build everything. Why won't they steal your money when they are building road, everything? Nobody capture what is going on. So this is what I'm speaking to. And I feel maybe if you get that point, you will know what I'm trying to tell you here, that look, all this word auditing is so big. Before external independent person can come and audit any financial institution, there are records for him. And those records are traceable. So
it's not big, Mr. Midwest. You are the one that doesn't understand it. It's not big. There's nothing big here.
Let me be there.
Because what you're saying, so what is no, you said before you go, you said that you are talking about the states. Hold on now. You said you are referring to the states now, not to Okpebholo, because it's a two different thing. Please tell me the difference between Okpebholo and the state, please.
Okpebholo is the head of an institution called Edo State.
Where is the institution? Where is the institution located?
It's Edo State now.
The institution is called Edo State. Okpebholo is just an
individual. So it's an individual. Hang on, wait down. Hold on. Let's get the understanding. You said it's not part. Okpebholo is Edo State. Do you know that?
No, it's not Edo State. Listen. Let me.
You see that? So who had? No. Hold on. You are the one that is. You said it. First of all, there are two things I want to ask you before you go. You said that what we have here, what they gave us as education, is we have to go back to the drawing board. It's not practical. It is you that doesn't understand.
No, we don't. Hold on. Get that. Maybe you don't understand. Hold on. Don't praise my word wrongly. Let me correct that one.
Okay, correct it now. Correct it.
Hold on. Let me clarify myself.
Just wrap up.
If not, you see, practical knowledge. Take, for example, you want to read economics in Norway. If it is secondary school, you start it. You will be privy to 1 year practical, working and in attachment to all the in Norway, Sweden. I think they do the same thing.
Really?
You go to gymnasium. So if you go to university, you will do theory like 2 years. You must do 1 year practical. You work somewhere. They will expose you. Hold on a moment. They will expose you to know how this thing functions. Let me go to engineering. If you read mechanical engineering in secondary level in Scandinavia, you will repair engine. You will repair vehicles. Go and ask anybody.
So what's the practical?
Because they are.
So what's the practical?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Okay, so what's the practical thing of auditing a local government? So what's the practicality? I don't understand. This is why I'm still struggling with you. Where's the practicality? Yes.
The practicality. There is a requirement by law. You see it now. So be very, very sure that things are not wrong. Not that they are suspecting anything. You get what I'm saying? This is a law. A law that there must be a document signed by an auditor that really verify that this record that these people have kept with the center of the nation from social local government. There's an auditor that have carefully, it's an independent person. He has carefully looked at it carefully and he agreed that they are correct. Now, when they sign this
okay,
document,
just round up. Let me reply.
Hold on a moment. If anything go wrong, they're in trouble. They will answer to it.
Okay, can I respond to you now?
Yeah.
Can I respond to you? So now listen to me now. You listen to me. The problem is that the Nigerians, we tend to believe all these things. I just told you that I actually spent 2 years in Sweden. I was in Göteborg. Like, that's what I'm telling you. Anything you want to tell me about there, there's nothing. No, there's nothing you want to tell me. There's nothing you want to tell me there. Whether it is Norway. Okay, let me just give you now. I understand where you're going. Yes, that is what I'm telling you. It pertains to it. No. I'm privy to it. No, don't worry. I just laugh when you're telling me all this thing that I'm not privy to. Me, I'm not privy to anything. Okay, there's no practicality here. You have a faith system, agree to it. Because all what you are, listen to me, you said your point. Let me clarify you. There's no practicality, there's nothing that is broad. It's nothing broad here. It is very direct. Before a country can work, there's what you call constitution. Okay? And that's the constitution that laid down the framework for how the country can be governed. It's the supreme document and it's the supreme law. Every state laws or anything that you want to, it can override it. Now, the constitution is telling you that the local government is autonomous. And when they're autonomous, anything they have to do, whether finance or anything, is going to be audited. And who is going to audit them? It is the state assembly or the state auditor general. It is very simple. So anything they are doing, it must be documented. And that is why they are called auditing, to check whether everything they are doing is right. There's nothing practical there. And I don't know why people see it as broad. It is defined in the Constitution. It has to play. It has to step. No, sir. No, sir. You've given me
Let's talk to understand ourselves.
You've been confusing me since you went to taxes. You confused them with the local government. So please, I clarify it again. What I'm trying to tell you, there's nothing complex here. Nothing complex. Nigerian state have a failed institution hijacked by politicians. Okay, we are not psychopaths. No. This is why. Just let me finish. Don't just let me finish. We are these politicians are the psychopaths usurping the powers. The Constitution is the supreme law. It has given it, and I cited it where it is in the Constitution. You said you heard it, and I even told you that your governor does not have the right to audit a local government. And that is not practical. No. You have to go. You have to go. That's why I tell you, hold on. Please, don't take away my thought. Please, let me finish. Your governor does not have the right. Your governor is under the state level. And I told you how democracy works, just like this federal state and the local government. Okpebholo is representing the state. So you cannot take him out of this equation. All this time you're going to say, Okpebholo is out. No. Don't play this politics. I don't like it. You don't tell me what I know. I went to school for a reason. And this kind of things, that is how we confuse the Nigerian state. Okpebholo is number one. He's the number one, the chief security of the state. He represents the state. So it's an state executive. If you don't know, that's why I asked what's the difference between Okpebholo and the state. You were saying they are two different things. There's no two different things there. The local government, they are also doing their own. Okpebholo does not have the right as a state government to go into their affairs and go and poke nose, because they want to usurp the power and use it for their own political benefit. There is nothing complex about it. It is very direct. It's just that you have myopic set of people who think that they are above the law and they want to go and do anything. You went to Sweden. I told you who audits Sweden's own and how it works. It has nothing to do with the central government.
You are not getting my point because
No. You see, this is what I don't like about your own. This is what I don't like about your own. You were quoting the thing that is wrong just now. You are not telling me that I'm wrong. Where did I get wrong? If I tell you to quote, you cite it with the Constitution now. You said you don't want to talk about it. What are you telling me that I don't know what is state and local government? So I went to school. I just went to school with nonsense. What are you telling me? You're talking too much. You give me the citation now where you get your own from. And I'm giving you the citation. You are also telling me I'm wrong. I don't like this thing. If you want to make your submission, make your submission. Stop confusing the Nigerian state. I don't like this thing. Don't tell me I talk too much. You don't have the right to tell me what to say. This is my country and this is my state. And I will have the right to speak. Don't tell me that I don't know what I'm saying.
I want to ask you a question. Once again, Nezro talk about Israel. Where do you expect Edo people or Nigeria to go and check the number of people employed working at Rama Park?
Listen, let me tell you something. Are you the threat? Are you the people? No, don't ask me. No, listen. Listen to me. I don't know. You know what? I just look. No, don't ask me that question. What has taxes got to do with local government? What has taxes got to do with local government? What are you talking?
Wait, he has a law.
He has a law. You said it's complex. You go from complex. State where it is now. State where it is in the constitution. State where it is in the constitution. Give me one citation in the constitution. Give me one citation in the constitution.
Okay, let me correct you.
You're telling me I don't know you. Don't correct me about anything. Talk your own. Let me talk my own. I don't like this kind of thing. Don't correct me. Don't correct me. You have no citation. Don't tell me that.
Okay.
You're making mistake. And where I live, where do I live? Where do I live? Don't tell me that.
No matter where you live in abroad, as their constitution is not perfect. That's why they have the numbers of people they have in their.
So it's your own that is perfect.
Hold on a moment. Anywhere I live, even where I live, is not perfect. So that is why they have a number of people in the parliament who check this constitution, and the government must pay them. Every day they argue. Sometimes they fight because of their country. So when you are talking about constitution, it's made by people. It gets to a point, it can't longer solve problem. So they become an issue for them, and they will decide to change it. It's not a peaceful something. You understand me? So when you are saying guide everybody, people check constitution on daily basis. Is bound to change. Yes. What I want to tell you here, I am only pointing to you the foundations of our failure. Because if
there's no foundation.
Okay.
There's no foundation. There's no foundation. You are just don't understand it. You don't know it. And you don't tell the people you don't know it. Don't confuse tax law and a local government chairman, a local government council. It's two different things. Stop making this assumption. It's asking me how many people will work.
You hold on a moment now. Even if the local government are getting money, it will also end up like the state, just like the FENDRA, as far as Nigeria is concerned. And this is what I'm trying to point to you. There is a distrust. The state governor believe when this money gets to them, it can no longer control it. You understand me?
Did you tell Okpebholo that he does not have, it's not constitution like that, it does not have the right? He was in your presence, yes, on the video. Did you come out of Discord? Did you do it?
Wait,
you will not talk about Okpebholo because it's the one you put there. You will not talk about it. Does he have the right? Does he have the constitutional right? Does he have the constitutional right to go and detail what the local government say? You answer me now, yes or no. Do you have the right? Do Okpebholo have the right? No. Don't tell me. Does Okpebholo have the right?
I will answer you like this.
Please, Midwest. 1 minute, we'll wrap it up. So I have something to do.
Okay. Ogene, thank you very much for the time. You see, my whole roundup is this. We don't understand how those things functions. So there is a big foundational problem. If we want to progress, we must go back again to check what exactly is wrong. We have been building roads since independent. The next man that people are trying to say, I don't know who they have in their mind, is still go to camp, I want to build road. They will come to build road and nothing is actually developing.
Building of road government must not come with a campaign building of road. Building of road is by tax.
I want to build electricity. I thought, okay, look at I grew up in when I was small. That was when I saw electricity those days, forestry road. If they bring light, we shall NEPA bring light. Some of the cable up there is as old as my grandfather. So how will you use that to transmit electricity? Is that not an issue? So nobody cares. The thing is this, you see, like Israel is saying, Okpebholo is the governor. What if he died today? Where you live, if my governor, anything remove her today, the government will still function. If my
you don't want to speak on Okpebholo because you don't want to speak because you are just partisan. I'll come around up. You will see what I will say now.
I will round up like this. Next time, if we have topic about Okpebholo, I will speak about Okpebholo. Today, we are in
Yes.
let us not be. Let's go back to that drawing book. Something is wrong for
Okpebholo is the state governor. Where is the local government located? Edo State. Who is the chief security of the state? It's Okpebholo. Who took the 18 local governments to say they want to bring Okpebholo? So I don't know where you are hiding. You cannot hide. Okay, don't tell me how to sell my statement. I'm not a gullible person.
You should go and make a research how one single party should win the entire local government and the world. And those who want to go to court, the paper was not given to them to approach the court of law.
Okay, just round up. Let me make my own.
And I will prepare myself for it. I don't know.
Okay, you can prepare you can prepare yourself 100 times, and I wait for you.
Both panelists, we are going to set a day for when it comes to
yes. I want you to bring any topic of your church, Mr. Midwest. Okay, go and do your research on your own. I will come here and I will sit down, two of us, speak your own, speak my own.
I just submitted my own opinion. Let me tell you.
Okay, let me submit my own now. Let me submit my own.
Everybody that live in Europe today that work. Last year, the government himself today and that person will audit together. They will send you a letter.
That's tax. That's tax.
You hold on.
Hey, God, I've never seen that in my life.
That is not complete auditing. Everybody has the whole continent. They practice it together. When they send you this letter, they not give you a right. You yourself, you are an auditor. You have to check whether what they sent for you is correct. Then if you want to adjust anything, if you want to adjust anything there, if you want to adjust anything there, you will adjust it, you will tell them this one is not correct, this one is not correct. And if you fail not to do it, they will send you a fine because you are corrupting the information they want to gather about their country. Now, every
okay, you finish now.
Wait, everywhere they sell tomatoes that is registered, barber shop, they follow the same thing. Every big company you see, they follow. Your local government follow. But the Auditor General is an institution that also have to say this also, like particularly government institution. You have Ministry of Labor. Money went there.
What are you?
So they will have the external body, this external auditor. It can be Auditor General, whatever position you gave to them. They must carefully look at all these things that they are correct. And they
you are just okay.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, can I make my own now? You are just moving aside a second.
The local government employs.
Can I do my own now? You are just running in circles.
Can you mute yourself, sir? So that is just running.
Thank you very much, everybody. Kai, I'm perplexed. You're talking about a local government council. You are now equating it with tax auditing. This is absolutely right. I'm overwhelmed. Like, I can't believe that you are the one that is completing a local government council and a tax auditing. Hey, God. May God help us in this Nigeria. You see, one thing you don't know, like I told you just now, local governments are autonomous and it's stated in Section 7. And I told you, you were there. All this one you are telling, oh, don't call Okpebholo. Okpebholo is not in this. It's not the same. That is a jamboree. I don't play this your partisan politics. Oh. I'm not here for those kind of your rhetoric politics. I'm telling you, Okpebholo is the chief security of the state. It concerned him. He was the one who summoned the 18 local government and told them to come and bring their audit. Okpebholo does not have the right. The only people that have the right is...
Yes, everybody knows that.
No, let me finish it because he is conflicting himself with tax auditing and a local government auditing. Then he's not telling me that, oh, I don't understand it. It's even in Euro. You have to go and do research. What am I doing research for? He's even saying you can see everything is come. Oh my God, let me do my own. You said your own. You said your own just now. Oh, get ready tomorrow. We'll be here tomorrow. Ready tomorrow now. Let your delay go. Get ready tomorrow. Go and do your research and come tomorrow. Go and do your research tomorrow and come.
Bye-bye. Okay.
Yes, thank you, brothers and sisters. I really appreciate both my guests for coming here tonight. we are going to prepare a day for when it comes to Edo matters. I'm going to bring both of them on live. So talk your own, make I talk my own. We want the betterment of our country. So I think we are going to call it a day now. See you guys for the next broadcast tomorrow. Don't hesitate to go and copy that account number for our brother Timothy Osemege. The account number is there. At least now, generally, we don't. I know say most of them never get salary, but God will provide. I know more is coming. Please try. More will surprise this man. As you surprise him, God will still surprise you. See you for the next broadcast tomorrow. Good night. Bye for now.